Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. Welcome to Emerson Unitarian Universalist Church in Houston, Texas. Our beloved community of faith, reason, and affection welcomes all to grow in mind and spirit as together we build a better world. Our interim minister, Reverend Michelle LaGrave, is on summer leave, so today you will be experiencing a group of us lay volunteers. If you're joining us for the first time today, we extend a special welcome to you and invite you to fill out our visitor's card so that you can get more information about Emerson and our activities. You'll find yellow cards in the pew rack as well as out on the front table. Again, welcome to all. We are a church in many places now, some of us here in the pews and some of us joining on YouTube from home or wherever we might be. And our world is a different one from what it was in early 2020. Our worship service has changed accordingly. We're giving people choices in the pews as to distance between families and whether or not they wish to continue masking. We're putting offering baskets in the front and the back of the sanctuary for people to drop off their offerings throughout the service rather than passing plates. And for those of us in the sanctuary this morning, let's take a moment to picture the dozens of friends, neighbors, and those we've not yet met who are taking part in this service on YouTube, either right now or later in the week as their schedules allow. And a special welcome to our youth and children. If you'd like to attend summer Sunday school today, follow today's leaders, Greg and Jackie Hunt, down to room 108. After the offering. There you'll be learning about clean water. Note to all, the group is selling real lemonade today after the service at the lemonade stand to raise funds for wells in South Sudan. Now, one other thing before we go any farther, if you haven't, please silence your cell phones. Following the service today, people in the pews can head out to the courtyard and playground to chat. And we'll also have time on Zoom hosted by board trustee Marilyn Rambo. This will give you a chance to gather in small groups to discuss the service and what's going on in your lives. Now for our prelude. It's a medley of Leaving Liverpool, which is a traditional English melody, and Shenandoah, which is a sea chanty, with Dori and Hilary on guitar, Mary on Irish flute, and Allison Witten, soprano.
Good morning, everyone. Along with Dori, Hilary, Mary, Marci, Mary Evelynn, Carroll, and Allison Witten, and some choir members, we are delighted to welcome you this morning. This morning's service flows from the seventh principle of the Unitarian Universalist congregations: to respect and promote the web of existence of which we are a part. Water is but one strand in the web. In this service, we'll explore our connections to each other, to all life, and our place on this planet. So, welcome, whoever you are, wherever you come from, wherever you find yourself on your life's journey, whichever your pronouns, whether you've walked in or rolled in or dialed in, whomever you love, you are welcome here. Our church is on the inherited land of the Karankawa-Kadla tribe of Texas. We are in the Somisek, the broader homeland of the Stoigana, or Carrizo-Comacrudo tribe of Texas. We are grateful to these neighbors for caring for the lands and waters that we inhabit. And now will you please join me in reading the Chalice sliding by Jennifer Grayson. We light this chalice, symbol of our purpose to bring more love and justice into the world. We light this chalice, knowing our congregation as a church dispersed across communities, not bound by walls, but connected through the web of life. Our opening hymn is Blue Boat Home, written by Peter Mayer, and it was recorded by our lead singers, Ariel Deshotel, Celil Manon, Julia Morsher, Juan Polanco, and our pianist, Sean Chin. Please stand in body or spirit and sing along.
Making our way by the light of the heavens. This is the story of Sky Woman falling. It's a story of how land was formed by water. It's the element where all life begins. The efforts of many creatures were engaged to create a place they called Turtle Island. This story explains how land on this earth was formed from its beginnings as all water. And this story speaks the efforts of many creatures to create what the first peoples on this planet called Turtle Island, our home. In the beginning, there was the sky world. She fell from there like a maple seed that pirouettes on an autumn breeze. A column of light streamed from a hole in the sky world, marking her path where only darkness had been before. In fear, or maybe hope, she clutched a bundle tightly in her hand. Hurtling downward, Sky Woman saw only dark water below, but there were many eyes below gazing up, seeing this sudden light with a small object. As it grew closer, they could see that it was a woman, arms outstretched, long black hair billowing behind as she fell. The geese rose together from the water in a wave of goose music. They flew beneath her to break her fall. She caught her breath as their warm embrace of soft feathers as they gently brought her down. And so it began. The geese could not hold the woman above the water for long, so they called all the other animals together for a council. A great turtle in their midst floated in and offered his back for her to rest on. Gratefully, she agreed. The animals then understood that she needed land for her home. How could they serve her need? Find mud on the bottom of the water. A loon dove first, but it was too deep. Then the otter, a beaver, a sturgeon helped, but the depth, the darkness, and the pressure were too great for them. Then a little muskrat volunteered to go. His small legs flailed as he worked his way downward, and he was gone a very long time. They all waited and waited, fearing the worst. Finally, a stream of bubbles rose with his small, limp body. They saw that his paw was tightly clenched, and when they opened it, there was a handful of mud. The turtle said to put it on his back. Sky Woman then bent and spread the mud across his shell. Moved by the extraordinary gifts of the animals, she sang in thanksgiving and danced on the mud on the turtle's back until the whole earth was made. Made not by Sky Woman alone, but from the alchemy of all the animals' gifts too. Together, they formed what we know today as Turtle Island, our home. Like any good guest, Sky Woman's bundle was still clenched in her hands. When she toppled from the hole in the sky world, she had reached out and grabbed onto the tree of life that grew there. And now she had branches with fruits and seeds of all kinds of plants. These she scattered onto this new ground and carefully tended each one until they flourished. Wild grasses, flowers, trees, and medicines were spread everywhere. So now the animals too had plenty to eat, and many came to live with her on Turtle Island. Thank you. This is from the book Braiding Sweetgrass, which has become very popular these days in the bookstores.
Giving out of what is our own is a transformative act. As a community of faith, we collect an offering not for ourselves or our congregation, but to give to others as a collective action of our community and as a way to live out our shared values. Please give with a generous heart to support our July Share the Plate recipient, Memorial Assistance Ministries, MAM. They offer a range of programs to help families do more and go forward than they can do alone. The programs are focused on building financially stable families, a stronger workforce, and healthy, supportive communities. MAM staff and volunteers do their best to ensure that clients are able to move on from an immediate problem and work toward a bright future for themselves and their families. More information at www.mam.org, mamhouston.org. Local UU churches have teamed up and hired Jordan Ostrom, the coordinator for our upcoming UU The Vote effort, encouraging people across Houston to vote. We have successfully raised our share of $3,000. Thank you all who contributed. So now 25% of our Share the Plate offerings will go to Meals on Wheels. We have 4 ways to give. You can text the number on the screen, go to our webpage for online giving, or you can put offerings in the basket or mail a check to the church. The offertory today is a video of 4 elders singing the Algonquin water song. As Grandma Nancy says, we sing this song like a lullaby. The song means the water is the life's blood of our mother, the earth. Water is the life's blood of our own bodies.
Granddaughter, the water can hear you. The water has memory.
Nibi,
Nibi,
Wabo,
Wabo,
Endayan,
Endayan.
Nibi, Wabo, Endayan, Aki Misli, Nibi, Wabo, Heya, 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 Ho.
Water is the life's blood of our mother, the earth. Water is the lifeblood of our own body.
Nibi, Wabo, Endayan, Aki Misli, Nibi, Wabo, Heya, 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 Ho.
To continue to pass on the knowledge that needs to be given unto the other generations. You are the keeper of the water.
Nibi, Wabo, Endayan, Aki Misli, Nibi, Wabo, Heya, 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 Ho.
make the change in this life condition that we're in, that great-grandchildren will stand up to this truth of what life is about and to live it in such an honorable way, the way ancestors came to this earth.
Libi wabo endayan aki miskwi libi wabo heya 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 hey heya 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 ho.
Each day when the sun rises, no matter how bad the day before might have been, there's a new chance for your hopes and dreams. And I say, Chimiigwech, thank you for singing the water song.
Nibi wabo endayan aki miskwi nibi wabo heya 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 hey heya 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 ho.
I say that it touches us that our blood is seawater and our tears are salt, and the seed of our bodies is scarcely different from the same cells in a seaweed, and that the stuff of our bones is like the coral. I say that the tide rolls in on us, whether we like it or not, and the sands of time keep running their intended course. I say we have to go down to the water's trough to find ourselves, and then ride her swell until we can see beyond ourselves into our neighbor's eye. I say that we shall never leave the harbor if we do not hoist the sail. I say that we have got to walk the waves as well as the solid ground. I say that anyone who goes without consciousness of this will remain chained to a rusty anchor. May the journey find us worthy. Amen.
This morning, we are immersing ourselves in the way water connects us to one another, how it is the very essence of our lives. Now I would like to ask you to imagine what it might be like to actually be water, to go with the flow. Please close your eyes, find a comfortable place to be seated and grounded. Please close your eyes if you are comfortable doing so, and focus on your breathing. Begin by taking 3 deep breaths. In and out. In and out. Breathe in and out. As we begin this meditation, recall a particular time of stress, a time when you felt threatened, a time when things didn't go your way, perhaps just a time when you didn't get your sandwich the way you ordered it. Now, recall how your body felt in that moment. Perhaps rigid? Did your mind say no to everything that wasn't exactly the way you wanted it? Did you find yourself making a snarky retort? Perhaps that retort felt good. Or perhaps your instincts were just keeping you safe in the moment. Now follow that stress a little further to the end of the day. Can you recall how you felt after a day of stresses? Perhaps you were left feeling frustrated or exhausted. Take a moment now to live with that feeling. Now I invite you to find an alternative. Picture in your mind your favorite body of water. It may be as large as the ocean or as small as a brook. Notice the way the water moves. Is it slow moving or fast, or undulating like waves? Notice the way it holds its space, the way it impacts its surroundings. Perhaps there's a boulder in its path. The water flows around or over it. It keeps moving. Find yourself standing in your water. Notice how the water feels. Is it cool or warm or icy? Is it refreshing? Notice. Now you are ready to become one with the water. You no longer resist the current. You are the current. You are fluid. A boulder or a sandbar is not an obstacle, simply something around which you flow, something you respond to in the moment and flow on. The late martial artist Bruce Lee described the flow this way: you must become shapeless, formless, like water. When you pour water into a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. When you pour water into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Water can drop and it can crash. Become the water, my friend. Can you enter the flow? Still staying in the flow, I invite you to revisit that stressful moment or time. In these last few minutes, imagine how it might feel to go with the flow. Can you be assured that, like the water encountering a boulder, you will respond in the moment? Not fight the unexpected as an obstacle. Can you soften to accept the shape of each moment of your life? If you are comfortable, sit with this possibility for the next moment or so. When you are ready, you may flow back into this moment, opening your eyes, knowing that fluid spirit of ease is always within you. The flow continues with "We Are Made of Rain" by Amy Carroll Webb.
When the clouds pile up on the near horizon, When the wind roars over the thirsty plain, do not despair at the storms arising, for we are made of rain. We are made of rain. We are made of rain. Drop by drop of joy and of pain, we are made of rain. When you hear the rumbling of the thunder, when your heart spins around like an old weather vane, just fling your arms wide to the coming wonder, for we are made of rain. We are made of rain. We are made of rain. Drop by drop of joy and of pain, we are made of rain. Blue from the skies falls down into the rivers that flow from the land to the sea. There the sun warms the waves into mist as it shimmers, into clouds riding breezes back to you and me. When you feel the tides rising right beside you, when you're tossed in the torrents of time and change, life's only filling the well inside you, for we are made of rain. We are made of rain. We are made of rain. Drop by drop of joy and of pain, we are made of rain. We are made of rain. We are made of rain. Drop by drop of joy and of pain, we are made of rain.
Surface Tension by Tess Bomberger. Of course, there are people behaving badly during this pandemic, using it as an excuse to practice prejudice, to hoard, to blame, using it to divide and weaken us, cashing in on surface tensions for their own terrible benefit. The news daily shows these heavy things. In nature, surface tension gathers water molecules together so tightly that they form a sort of membrane across which light things can dance: leaves, insects, the wavering sun. It is why rain falls in discrete drops and babies can blow bubbles. Surface tension makes life possible. It helps drops collect along subtle edges of pine needles or leaves, run down to water roots, then helps sap rise to nurture those same gatherers of sun and water. Bitter tannins in chartreuse mosses increase the tension so larger drops can form, held aloft by their fragile villi, until they can be absorbed or used to foster new life. Here's the other picture revealed by this pandemic. People are reaching out in kindness and concern to acquaintances, neighbors, strangers, creating aquifers, revealing watersheds running through the tiny capillaries of human hearts, minds, homes, streets, and neighborhoods. Could the bitter tannins cause such large drops to form that we can scarcely hold them up until they can be absorbed, until we can use them to foster life? Let us open ourselves wide to gather them, so we may send them to the suffering, the grieving, the caregivers, and all the workers who always were essential. Let us send them across all those spurious divisions, because there is a deeper, humbler, more beautiful truth. We deeply need one another, especially now. We can pull together across distances to form a surface across which light things can dance and which can nurture life.
We're next, I think, going to sing a hymn. But we want you to sing along. It's not a hymn, it's a song. We'd like you to sing along the chorus and then all the verses that follow after that. So the words will be up here. Hold on 1 minute. But you need to learn the chorus first, and it's in Lakota. So first you need to say after me, Mini Wichoni.
Mini Wichoni.
Again, Mini Wichoni.
Mini Wichoni.
And it's up there. So we're going to practice this just out of order once, and then you'll see when it comes along. So the heartbeat first. Mini Wichoni sing.
Many Wachoni sing. Many Wachoni, water is life for everything. We are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins.
You guys sound great. Okay, so now we're going to start this song. The heartbeat will start. Oh, no, it's me. All my relations come. Every nation come. All my relations under the sun. We are one.
We are praying, come. We are praying, come. We are the song and we are the drum. We are one. We are the river, come. We are the river, come. We are the boat that paddle the shore. We are one. Many Wachoni sing. Many Wachoni sing. Many Wachoni, water is life for everything. We are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins. We are the ancient ones. We are the ancient ones. In your breath and bones we sing on. We are one. We are the meadow, come. We are the meadow, come. We are the lark that sings, the new day has begun. We are the new day, run, run, run. We are the new day, run, run, run. We are the old and we are the young. We are one. Maniwa Joni sing. Maniwa Joni sing. Maniwa Joni, water is life for everything. We are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins. We are the earth and sky. We are the thunder cries. We are the fire, we are the light in your eyes. We are standing strong, like a rock, like a stone. On the sacred ground we belong, we are home. Maniwa Joni sing, Maniwa Joni sing. Maniwa Joni, water is life for everything.
What's left to say? That was just beautiful. Thank you. Today we call upon the wisdom of our elders, as well as our contemporaries, to celebrate the life-giving cycle of water. You know, when you see the photo of the little blue dot, the astronaut's first view of Earth from space, you notice that it's blue. Water makes up more than 70% of the Earth's surface. Maybe our planet should be called water instead of Earth. And as we search for another livable planet, what's at the top of the list of requirements? Water. We know our water is the same water that has been here since the planet formed. We've learned that the water cycles endlessly through various forms: solid, liquid, gas, ice, rain, clouds, through various rock formations, groundwater, and deep aquifers, and through living things. You know the list, from algae through fish and ferns, through magnolias and dinosaurs to us. The list includes the whole evolutionary tree, whoever has been alive. This cycle is an ancient one, and granted, it's pretty slow, especially in the oceans. The water at the surface of the earth, circles fairly rapidly. Because the same water has been with us for eons, it connects us through time, connecting the living with the past as well as the future. When our water flows easily from the tap, it's hard to remember that the water is not ours, it is borrowed. Many indigenous peoples came up with their own stories of how the earth was gathered from the waters. One story is about Turtle Island, as we heard. Our ancestors figured out that water is the beginning. It is life, and it must be protected and shared. What wisdom to have realized that. And over the years, we have come to learn that our origin is in water, evolutionarily and individually. Have you ever wondered why water is considered sacred? Is it because it is so fundamental? Is it water's ability to cleanse, physically as well as symbolically, as in washing away our sins? Is it because it has both a metaphor for renewal and connection? UU hymn writer Carolyn McDade says, "Water is more than simply a metaphor. It is elemental and primary, calling forth feelings of awe and reverence." Are these feelings why we are so drawn to water? Is it because we are also about 70% water? Can our bodies sense the pull of the moon as the oceans do? We see examples of this desire to be near water in so many ways. People go to beaches, rivers, ponds to relax and have fun. Being around water can calm and relax us. We kind of zone out. Waterfront property is considered the most valuable. But I think there's more to it than just wanting to be in the water. Isn't a lot of it just seeing the water and being close to it? But of course, we know water can be dangerous and terrifying. Even from the beach, the ocean can seem so powerful and overwhelming. Even when water is frightening, we are drawn to it, like people drawn to look at floodwaters. Maybe we need to see both the floods and the storms to remind us that water continues to shape the earth and all of us living on it. But we need not despair at the storms arising, for we are part of the cycle. We are made of rain. I'll close with a quotation from Mel Hoover and Rose Eddington about how this element cycles around and through us and weaves the world together. They say, "Water unites us. All water is one water, shape-shifting as it goes, on and on in its unending cycle. The stream we gather by unites us with all the waters of the world, for all life depends on water." That's why this common, everyday element on which our very lives depend is sacred. In our thankfulness for water, let us remember to honor, cherish, and care for it. For our own lives, for all life touched by water, and for those who come after us. Will you please rise in body or spirit and join us in singing our closing hymn, "Swimming to the Other Side."
You guys get to sing the chorus, we'll do the verses.
We are living beneath the great Big Dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side.
I'm alone and I am searching, hungering for answers in my time.
I am balanced at the brink of wisdom, I'm impatient to receive a sign.
I move forward with my senses open. Imperfection will be my crime. In you
side. We are living in the great dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together. Some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground. We walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. When we get there, we'll discover all of the gifts we've been given to share have been with us since life's beginning, and we never noticed that they were there. We can balance at the brink of wisdom, never recognizing that we've arrived. Loving spirits will live together. We're all swimming to the other side. We are living in the great dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side.
Let our lives be a prayer that waters dry souls, mends broken hearts, refuses to be terrorized, seeks this world's beauty, and carries us through its storms. Amen, and blessed be. And we have a few announcements before the postlude.
Today, we invite you for social time here and on Zoom. If you're joining us here in person, remember our youth are providing us with fresh lemonade in support of fresh water in South Sudan. Then, please stay for some of that time, but come with us to the lunch bunch. This is for everyone, whether you are here for the first time or here forever. And today, lunch bunch is at Jason's Deli, which is at Westheimer and Augusta. Here's something else that we hope that you might consider taking part in. Our worship tech coordinator, Angel Rose, and member Elspeth Davis are offering live stream training to those interested on July 21 and July 28. You only need to attend one date for approximately an hour. We hope that you'll take them up on this offer. Finally, our postlude. Please join us in repeating the chorus of Swimming to the Other Side.
We like to be surrounded. And we have a heartbeat. We are living in the great big dipper. We are washed by the very same rain. We are swimming in the stream together, some in power and some in pain. We can worship this ground we walk on, cherishing the beings that we live beside. Loving spirits will live forever. We're all swimming to the other side. We like that so much, we're going to do it again. We are living in the great big dipper. We are washed by the